Okay, Andy. Good morning, everyone. Online students, can you hear my voice? Say yes or no to me once. Okay, right. So the last class yesterday. uh, you call somebody. Somebody is there. Call. Right. So the last class was yesterday. Small repetition for 5 minutes. So we are trying to run one Java program in server environment. That is our target of unit 2. In that process, we have to download some server and we have to install server. So there are many servers available in the market. The servers majorly categorized into two types, web servers and application servers. Web servers will hold only web containers. Application servers will hold both web container and EJB container. EJB container means enterprise Java Bean container. Web servers will support to execute web applications and application servers will support to execute web applications and enterprise applications. Web application, enterprise application, the basic difference is in web application, security modes will not be there. Of course, you can keep security mode, but syllabus point of view, security discussion we never do. But enterprise application means entire application and security, load balance, cluster, like this high-end application, we call it as enterprise. Enterprise word represents business. Enterprise application means real-time world business related applications indirectly. So it's called high-end application. Such applications you can execute in your application servers. Being a trainer in advanced Java, I had some limitations for me. I should train only three components to you: JDBC, Servlet, and JSP. And I must give a awareness to the student how to develop one three-tier architecture or MVC application development, how we can do that kind of training available. In that process, we take the support of web server only. We never take the support of application server. In that web server example we taken, as Tomcat. And yesterday I asked you to install the Tomcat. So there is one word known as web container, the partition of server where web application is deployed for execution. We are calling it as web container. This web container is having two sub partitions. One is servlet container, one is JSP container. Like this, two partitions available. I made a statement. Then we concentrated on your installations. How many of you done this? Raise your hands. Tomcat server. Very good. It is responding to web browser, no? Right. Okay. Now our target. Today and tomorrow, I must run first program on server. That's the target. Today and tomorrow, after listening my classes, you should run one program in server environment. That's the target. Today, anyway, my server is responding to web browser. Whenever I say HTTP localhost colon port number 8081 or 82 or something, whatever you given, sir, the window is coming, means the icon is coming. The Tomcat symbol is coming on my web browser. It means my Tomcat server is running in the background and responding to web browser. So stage one completed. Stage two is I must write one program and load into the server. Once you understand this, finish. You can make it travel on the Spring MVC. You can make it travel. For that only you are waiting for many days. How to load one program into server environment. That's the target. Yesterday's server is ready. Anyway, web browser also ready. Web browser related technologies also. Few things I know. At least some part I know, sir. Like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Angular. Yesterday I said biggest list for you, but minimum HTML also no problem. Okay, right. Some technology here. Yesterday's server is ready. Now you have to concentrate on application. You have to concentrate on servlet first. By Monday, Tuesday, JSP will come. First two applications will run from servlet request, servlet response. After student getting clarity on servlet, immediately we introduce JSP and develop application. Okay, right. So our target is servlet. To write this program, some API has to support. Like JDBC API, we had servlet API. Write it. Right. Whenever you are using Tomcat 10, whenever we are using Tomcat 10, our library is referred by the word known as Jakarta, Jarkrta, like this. Jakarta, Jakarta. The library is referred by the word known as Jakarta, like this. If you are using Tomcat 10, all are using Tomcat 10. Okay, right. My environment is 17. My version is 17 version. Okay, right. I want to see the library of servlet. I want to see the library of servlet. Whenever I want to see the up to servlet different and before that different, now it is different. Yes or no? Na? SC different, double E different. SC over, you're entering into double E. Some things will be changed. Okay, right. Temporary, I am setting my path to 8. I'm going back to your 8 version. Temporarily to see the library only, I'm going to 8 version. I'm going. Temporarily, I'm going to 8. Temporary path I setted. I changed 1.7, 17 to 8 or not now. Temporarily I changed. Have you observed this? Temporarily, permanently not changed. Permanent is 17 only. I kept the class path no there. That is 17. This whatever the command prompt is there, that command prompt I set it to 8. Now here Java P. Whenever you want to see a scanner class daily, what you'll do now? Java dot util dot scanner. You will say. So Java is the word refers library. Okay, right. Now I want to see the servlet. servlet. Yes, capital servlet, which belongs to one package known as servlet. Servlet is a interface which belongs to servlet. 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 The servlet belongs to servlet library. Checker ta. If you are using Tomcat 10. If you are using Tomcat 9, you must type Java X your type. What you type now? Java X. And I want to see this. Java P. You have to see it. Yeah. What is the spelling? servlet. Can you see one interface now? Where is this? Got it now? This is Tomcat 10. Now, servlet is one interface. Sir, total JDBC depending upon one servlet connection. Total servlet program will be depending upon one interface servlet. So, Java, write it here. Servlet API. Jakarta dot servlet package is known as servlet API. Servlet API and which provide classes and interfaces. Jakarta.servlet package is known as servlet API and which provide classes and interfaces used in developing servlet applications used in developing servlet applications used in developing servlet applications. Jakarta dot servlet dot servlet. Jakarta refers library. Servlet is package. This servlet is interface. Jakarta dot servlet interface is the root of servlet API. Root of servlet API. Root of servlet API means starting point. The following are some important methods of servlet interface. The following are some important methods of servlet interface. One, INIT, init will say service, destroy, get servlet info, get servlet config, get servlet config, servlet info, servlet config, get servlet in config, get servlet info. Like this, 5 methods are available. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right. One line about each method. Right. Using INIT method, we can perform initialization process. Initialization process. Initialization process. Underline initialization process. Initialization means making the components ready. Suppose you take myself, before me entering into the class, they'll make my component ready. That's called initialization. Making ready is initialization. After making ready only, I can start the class generally. The same, whenever I want to take a request, servlet, according to this diagram, before I am accepting the request, before that one initialization will be done. So what codes we are writing initialization, I will train you, don't worry. Initialization means making some components ready. That is known as initialization. So these methods anyway. So the method INIT method, write it. Method signature. Method signature means method format. So how it is available in the library. So public abstract void INIT. Servlet config is the parameter. Those servlet exception. We are working with Tomcat 10 version. In your resume also, you must give the version name. Servers. In that servers, you must give Tomcat 10.1. You must give what you used. Your Spring Trainer will use some server. You must give that server name. Like this. In your resume, servers must be there. What servers you know. While you are applying some job and servers you must know. So you are working with a Tomcat 10.1. Whatever the version is there, that is working. I worked with it. You must give a information to company. Now comes to service. Right. Look here. Service means take the request, based on the request, give the response. You take myself. After initialization, I will come. I'll say good morning and I'll start it. So I am handling the request. Means I am doing the work. Actual execution happens with the service. Actual execution is what now? Service. Before that, if you want to make something ready, we use INIT. Sir, I don't want to make anything ready means don't write INIT. It is not mandatory, optional. They'll say, sir, we never connect, sir. You only connect it, sir. They'll say. So no initialization. Understood this point? All right. No initialization. So nowadays, since 4 or 5 days, I'm trying to come early. Have you observed me? Some 9:20, 9:25, I'm entering into the block nowadays. Why means uh, getting down, eating, that all time wasting. And I skipped my breakfast and I'm eating here. So I asked them to get it. I'll never go home for eating. Now I'll hear. So before my coming, they'll do something. So I can save some time now. So at least 3 4 minutes I can save. If not, I'm running and coming. I cannot. Means age also there. No, we cannot run, right? So for me that coming. So at least I'll sit for 10 minutes there. I can relax it so that I can execute more aggressively. I can do the work. So if the initialization is done, execution time will be saved. Have you the point? Have you observed this point that I'm trying it? So initialization means making the components ready. After that, your service will be started. So service. Using service method, we accept the request and provide the response. Because of this reason, in this service method, two parameters will be there. What is this one now? Servlet request. What is this one now? Servlet response. Who is taking the request now? Service. Who is giving the response now? Service. Which method is important now? Service method only important. Right. Make it. Using service method, using service method, we can we can accept we can accept the request and provide the response. Using service method, we can accept the request and provide the response. Simply in bracket, you can say request handling process. Request handling process. You can say request handling process. You can say method signature. Method signature. Method signature. Write it. This one. So public abstract void service, servlet request, servlet response is the parameter, rows, servlet exception, IO exception. That's a method form. Right. After taking the request and providing the response, over. Service process is over. Right. Look here. After service has been completed, example, you take myself only. Once class is over, again my loader will come and disconnect it. So he'll disconnect and closes and give to me, known as destroying. Destroying means disconnecting or closing. So next method is known as destroy. Destroy means disconnecting or closing. Using destroy method, we can perform closing operations, or you can say disconnecting operations. What are the services you connected? You must disconnect them or you must close them. Using destroying method, we can perform closing operations or disconnecting operations, known as destroying process. That process name is destroying process. You can say. Method signature. Destroy. Right. So next comes two extra methods. Get servlet info. Using get servlet info method, we can write servlet informations, means what that servlet is going to do. Such informations you can write inside. So that if anybody call that method, information will come. What servlet will do. Make it. Using get servlet info. Get servlet info method. We can give information about servlet program. What that servlet will do and what the servlet is going to perform the operations and so on. Method signature. Get servlet info. One method. So inside that method, some servlet informations you can write. Some servlet informations you can write. Get servlet config. Here also configuration information. Using get servlet config method, we can give servlet configuration details. Method signature. Right. So this is the fundamental information on day one. Okay, right. So whenever we want to start one servlet program, we have to take the support of servlet API. The servlet API starting point is one interface. The interface name is servlet. The servlet interface is providing 5 methods to us. What are that 5 methods? init, or you can say init method, service, destroy, get servlet info, get servlet config. By had it. All of you should by had. In your connection interface, I given 10 methods. Do you remember? Notes. The 10 methods you should by had there in JDBC. Here 5 methods. But today I written one line first only I written today. Because when the application development is happening, more clarity will come. What is that configuration details? What are that servlet informations? Like this, when you do the practical, more information will come. I have to maintain a notes on the page one. I written one line. I written. Moreover, I brought the method signature outside. How it is available in the library, I asked you to write it. So 5 methods available to you. This is now this servlet interface will have some extensions. We call it as hierarchy of servlet API. So before writing servlet API, write it note, N-O-T in note. Look here. Suppose in your servlet program, public static void main not there. From today, public static void main not there. Can I write a program without main method in Java? Means as you can write servlet program. Without main method, you can write. You can write many programs without main method because all servlet programs are without main method only. So main method is only core Java method and your SC method. To start your program, to learn one language, they given main. So main will not be there for you, end it. Sir, today I must write 5 methods. init, service, destroy, and so on I must write. Sir, in core Java, whenever I write my main method, you are not calling the main method. You are not calling the main method. Yes or no now? Right. The flow is this one. To educate you, I am showing again. In your core Java concept is, see there, core Java concept is, have you observed? My class loader subsystem, my loader will be waiting here until I say okay. Yes or no? Nah. He will come inside, he will wait for 1 minute. Whenever I say okay, he will go. The same thing happened. Whenever I give my main class here, Java, followed by main class. Class loader subsystem will take this main class and load here. It will load and it will wait. For a few milliseconds, it will wait. After loading this class, it will wait. Main class only I given. If I don't give the main class, execution will not be started. You know that concept already. So main class will come load here and wait. Main method will get the memory here because instructions are there. Moreover, static. Main is a static. No? If you don't write static, it will not run. Static means class level. The memory is in the class. Now my loader, after loading this main class, it will wait for a few milliseconds. That few milliseconds, this execution engine will come here. This execution engine will come here. When this execution engine comes here, it will ask, where is the main? Then the main will be loaded. The loader will load this main here. Once the main loaded here, execution engine will start. Once started, loader will go out. That is actual design issue. What you observed here now? Sir, this main method execution started. If I want to call one method, ob dot multiplication I called. Means other methods I am calling, main method I am not calling. As a code writer, you are not calling main method. Other methods you are only calling. If any other methods are available in your program, if it is in the class, you'll call by the class name. If it is in the object, you'll call by the object name. How to identify the method means static, non-static. That is your core Java. So which method is executed automatically means main method. Because I am not calling no, sir. The same way today, how many method options are available to you now? 5 methods. Sir, I written all these 5 methods. I written. I given the program to web container. Now that a web container will execute 3 methods automatically. How many methods? 3 methods automatically. First one is what now? init. Second one is what now? Service. Third one is destroy. That only no. First initialization, then request, then destroy. These 3 methods are executed automatically. And the 3 methods are known as life cycle methods. What are the name of that methods now? Life cycle methods. Sir, why life cycle methods? What is our human being life cycle? Child age, teenage, middle age or young age, middle age, old age will come or not now. That's called life cycle. Suddenly I want engagement, it will not come. Suddenly I want child age, it will not come. You cannot go reversely. So they are known as life cycle methods. At any cost, your web container will call init and then it will call service, then it will call destroy. These 3 methods are known as life cycle methods. Sir, if I want to call get a servlet info, call manually. You have to call manually. Some ob dot something you call it. The other method you call manually. But these 3 methods are executed automatically. That only note here. Make it. Among above 5 methods, among above 5 methods, 3 methods among above 5 methods, the following 3 methods are executed automatically in the same order and they are known as life cycle methods Among above 5 methods, the following 3 methods are executed automatically in the same order and they are known as life cycle methods. The first method always executed is init. initialization method. Second method always is service method. Third method always is destroy method. Remaining methods are optionals. If you want to call, you can call it. If not, you can skip it. These three methods are life cycle methods. Right. Now comes one small diagram. Hierarchy of servlet API. Hierarchy of servlet API. Right, like this. Now, the interface is servlet. SERVLET. Servlet, one interface. Servlet, one interface. This interface is coming from Jakarta.servlet package. Now this servlet is extended to one abstract class known as generic servlet. SERVLET. Generic servlet. This is one abstract class. So here to here, we had implements. We had implements. This generic servlet extended to HTTP servlet. This also one abstract class. Abstract class to abstract class, we had extents. Some extents. Now, this HTTP servlet will come from Jakarta.servlet.http. Here, serializable one interface, core Java interface. Serializable one interface coming from java.io package. And one more interface here, servlet config, SERVLET, servlet config, one interface coming from Jakarta.servlet. This interface to, here, implements. This is linked here. And this is linked here. Right. Draw this diagram. I'll give the time to you. You must by heart it. In the interview, on demand, you have to speak hierarchy. You have to speak it. Right. All of it drawn it? Right. Okay. In the real-time scenario, when we are constructing servlet application, we link to this HTTP servlet and we construct it. We link here. Right. In the process of constructing servlet program, we use three models. We use it. Means you can construct servlet by implementing from servlet interface. You can construct one servlet by extending from generic servlet. You can construct one servlet by extending from HTTP servlet. Any one model you can use it. But which model we follow means this one. The reason, if you extend from HTTP servlet, all are available now. Understood, sir? So this is hybrid model, hybrid inheritance. Hybrid means a combination of more than one. Above model is multiple, below model is single. Multiple single combination is hybrid. Hybrid inheritance, that is. Hybrid means a combination of more than one. Wherever we have more than one inheritance combination is there, that you can call it as hybrid model, you can say. Above one is multiple inheritance. Generic servlet taking features from more than one interface. That is multiple. Now the generic servlet is giving all the content to one abstract class, means single. So above one is multiple, below one is single. So before that, let me show from the library once. Here anyway, servlet is there, no? Here servlet is there. Okay, right. Here generic servlet. Generic servlet. This generic servlet implements from serializable, implements from servlet config, implements from servlet. That will I draw it or not now? Yes or no now? The component, because you must know the parents also. Okay, right. Now, if you take HTTP servlet, if you take the sub package HTTP servlet. So this HTTP servlet extends from generic servlet. The same thing I drawn. So this is the first thing you have to remember it. Okay, right. Now make a statements. This diagram everybody should by heart. And I drawn one diagram hierarchy in JDBC. Do you remember? Right? Wrapper implemented or wrapper extended to connection. Auto closable extended to connection. Wrapper extended to statement. Auto closable extended to statement. Statement extended to prepared statement. Prepared statement extended to callable statement. That is a hierarchy in JDBC. Find your time and by heart it. In core Java, core Java, advanced Java students only you are. Yes, sir. Anybody came without core Java? Sir, without LKG, how UKG will come, sir? First I must pass LKG, sir. Of course, without passing, somebody will come. That is a different issue. But model that only Java, two parts, LKG, UKG. These two are not carriers. If you see your education, what is your class means, you'll say 10th class, he'll say. In the 10th class count, LKG, UKG not there. Have you observed or not? He is not counting it. If he count, he must be 12th class, no? Yes or no? Na? Yes, actually, he must say 12th class. 10th class boy has to say 12th class. But he is saying 10th class. Why means he is not counting LKG, UKG? You also must not count a core Java, advanced Java. You must not count default and for you. Sir, how can you say, sir? Core Java, you know, how can you say? Core Java, I know, sir. You must say. How can you say advanced Java, sir? Advanced Java, I know, sir, because these two are parts. After these two parts only, spring will come, spring flower will come. These two are mandatory. Some people will ask, sir, is it mandatory to learn advanced Java? Means mandatory only. LKG, UKG. Minimum, no? Is it mandatory go to LKG, UKG? Mandatory only. Basics are there, no? Alphabet is there, words is there. The same way, here also, some hierarchy is available in core Java. Hierarchy is available. First hierarchy, exception. Exception class extends from throwable. Throwable implements from serializable. Exception extends into error. Exception extends into, throwable extends into error. And throwable extends into exception. That you should know. Then you must know the hierarchy of wrapper classes. Wrapper classes linked to serializable, comparable. That hierarchy you should know. After that, you must know the hierarchy of collection. Collection set, list, queue. That hierarchy you must know. These three or four you must know from core. Then JDBC hierarchy, then servlet hierarchy. If you know this, you can answer something in the interview. There only the flavors will be available. So hierarchy of servlet API, mandatory. Everybody should do by head because I'll cover all. There I written wrapper definition in the last. Auto closable, at least I written definition given or not now. One day I'll touch serializable also. One day I'll touch servlet config also. I'll touch it. This hierarchy I will touch it. Okay, right. Now make it star mark IMP. In the process of constructing servlet programs, we use the following design models. The following design models. Model 1, servlet program implements from servlet interface. Servlet program implements from servlet interface. Implements from servlet interface. Small notes purpose. Practical anyway, I'll do with third one, HTTP servlet. But if anybody asks how many ways you will construct it, you must know. For interview purpose, one question I am writing. Theoretical question. Now see, I can take the support of this servlet. Servlet interface coming from the library anyway. SCRVLET, servlet interface coming from library. Whatever the servlet program I am taking, whatever the servlet program I am taking, it must be implements from here. Now, servlet program is the implementation of a servlet. That is model 1. Okay, right. This servlet, that servlet is holding how many methods now? INIT, service, destroy, dot, dot. You know the 5 methods now? Right. Sir, while I am writing method signatures, I observed all are abstract. I observed that. So all methods are abstract methods. All methods are abstract methods. All abstract methods. What is the rule of your implementation? What is the rules of implementation class? This implementation class has to take all abstract methods and write the body or not? Yes or no? Na? Louder I want. Core Java training, that only. Interface training. What is interface means? Interface can hold abstract methods, concrete methods from Java 8 version onwards. If it is abstract method is there, if any class implemented, the class must construct the body for abstract method. Means what are the abstract methods? I must take all methods and write the body. That is the rules. Dot, 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 dot. I must write the body for all. Right. Draw this diagram and keep it. Right. The statement in model one, see there, the implemented servlet program must construct a body for all 5 abstract methods. Okay, right. This model we never use in the real time. For interview point of view, this model available. If anybody asked a question, you must pick it. This is for interview point of view only. Practical, we never write. Servlet, we never write. Servlet implementing to program, construction not available in real time scenario. But in interview point of view, they'll ask a question, right? Make it in model one, in model one, the implemented servlet program must construct body for all abstract methods of interface. In model 1, the implemented servlet program, underline that, implemented servlet program must construct body for all abstract methods of interface. If we use this model, you must take all 5 methods and write the body. Right. Model 2. Model 2. Servlet program. Servlet program extends from generic servlet abstract class. Generic servlet abstract class. Generic servlet is not interface, it is abstract class. Generic servlet abstract class. Right. Look here. The diagram will be, we are taking one generic servlet. Generic servlet abstract class. One servlet program. I am writing AC, C I am writing, and yesterday 2 days back, 100% placement student. How many components available to bind your programming component? He said one is I, one is AC, one is C, he said. AC means what? Abstract class. C means what now? Class. He said that answer. I only will write that. 100% placement almost. Now they are running 27th batch or something. Almost all batches I only train advanced Java for them. Up to now, all placements, advanced Java I only train for them. I only will write this AC. C means definitely he is my student only. AC, C. You don't do that. Laziness will be there. No computer science department laziness, that is. I also computer science department. For me also some laziness will be there. So AC means abstract class. C means class. I means interface. Anyway. Now extends implements here now extends. Now see the library here. So generic servlet. If you see these methods, somewhere roughly I'm doing. See this, see this, see this, see this. Only one abstract will be there. All are concretes, only one abstract. What is this abstract now? Service. Understood this point now? All are concrete means what? Abstract keyword not means concrete, no. Concrete means body will be there. Empty bodies. Not for all empty bodies. 3 life cycle methods are there, no. INIT method. Next what? Destroy will be there. Destroy method and service method. Among these 3 methods, destroy method, concrete method, empty body is there. INIT method, concrete method, empty body is there. If you want, you can override and use the body. If not, you must write the body for whom now? Service. The statement is, sir, in generic servlet, if I concentrate on 3 methods, INIT, service, and destroy, if I concentrate, among this, which method is abstract method now? Service method is abstract. Only one method abstract here. What is the advantage now? Sir, this extended servlet program will write the body for only service method. Right? Only service method. If you want initialization, you will write initialization, it overrides. If not, empty body will come. If you want initialization, you can write. If you want to destroy, you can write. If not, you write only service method and run it. The statement. First draw the diagram roughly. Who is the abstract method means service. Right. Look at the statement. The extended servlet program must construct body for service method, and INIT and destroy are optional methods. If you don't write also, empty bodies will come. No need to write the body. If you want, you write it and override it. Right. Make a statement. In model 2, means if we use model 2, that's a meaning. There's a meaning here. In model 2, the extended servlet program, must construct body for service method. In model 2, the extended servlet program must construct body for service method. Must construct body for service method and INIT and destroy INIT and destroy methods are optional. Methods are optional. Optional means if you want to do any initialization, you can write the body and override it. If not, you can leave constructing body for INIT. Right. Model 3. Servlet program extends from HTTP servlet abstract class. Abstract class. Look here. Here. HTTP servlet servlet program extends here. So extends here. Look here. I'll show HTTP servlet. If we look this HTTP servlet, abstract will not be there. Abstract not available. All concretes only means empty bodies are there. So other said, here all are optional to you. Why means I said form tag will be there for you. In that form tag, method is equal to post or get. Means any one request will come, post request or get request. If post request is coming, we have to use which method now? Do post. If you get request is coming, you must use what now? Do get. Do get means do means you know, do that me itself no. Do get, do post means get that indirectly. So do post for post, do get is for get. Other given option. Sir, why this headache? I'll use one service method. Can you see service? This service method will accept all type of requests. That is post, get, it will accept. So other side, here all the methods are optional methods to you. No abstract methods, no mandatory methods. So the methods are like this. INIT method, that is an optional method. So 1 minute. HTTP servlet will not have INIT method. INIT will not be there. Is there no here? Write it. Destroy is there. Write it. INIT method. INIT method. In the place of service, you can use service method or you can use do post method or you can use do get method. So optional, any one method you have to use it. In the second stage of life cycle, you can use service or do post or do get. Service means accepting any type of request. Do post is for post request. Do get is for get request. That's the meaning. Anyway, write destroy also. Like this. All methods are non-abstract. All methods are non-abstract. They are not abstract methods. They are all optional methods. In model 3, Based on the user requirement, you can, based on our requirement, we can use the method. All methods are non-abstract, means optional methods. Mandatory methods not there here. Now look here. In model 3, service method, service method to accept, any type of request, any type of request. It can accept post or it can accept get. Do post method to accept, only post request. Do get method to accept only get request. Options are available here. In real time, we always will use model 3. So tomorrow, first program will come with model 3. Tomorrow, practical. Today, total nodes. Tomorrow, practical. Don't miss the class for tomorrow, day after tomorrow. 2 days. Don't miss the class. So I am writing program. I'm drawing diagram. I'm explaining. And you must do your assignment by Saturday. That's the first target. So very crucial base I am writing tomorrow to you. Great. First program I am writing tomorrow, step by step with a diagram I'll write it. Okay, right. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, 2 classes are important. If you understand the 2 classes, you also can start writing your server codes slowly. Okay, right. Take a break. I'll upload the notes for you. Thank you very much for today.